Good afternoon. It is May the 6th. 4 more days before I become an old age pensioner. And I've had the bike for 19 days now, I think. And I haven't been further than Chiang city, so I thought it was about time I came out for a jaunt, even if it's only a little one. So I'm doing the biker's favourite for a 2 to 3 hour circuit in the afternoon, which is a Samoeng Loop. I was hoping to get some decent photographs on the viewpoint here, but clouds have descended. I've just heard a bit of thunder, so I hope I get home without getting wet. So there's the bike. It's like a little puppy dog. It's just raring to go running around like a crazy thing. As you see over there, that's not smoke for a change, that's clouds that have descended. Anyway, I've put my Osmo Action on the bike handlebars because I found with this bike you don't get the high frequency vibrations you got on the Kawasaki, and the film off there is usable. So I'm not rigged up for commentary whilst riding, but I will doubtless put some musings on over the top when I edit the video back home. Okay, back on the bike and head homewards before the rain starts. Well, after 3 weeks, how am I getting on with the bike? I've really found nothing to complain about so far. As far as the comfort goes, the seating position is quite similar to my Kawasaki, but the pegs are a little bit higher and a little bit farther back, and I was a bit concerned about that initially, but it doesn't seem to bother me at all. I feel very comfortable sitting on the bike. The seat's a little bit softer on the Yamaha, but I find it's similar to the Kawasaki, and in fact a lot of riders seem to say this. After about an hour and a half you need to get off, stretch your legs, get the blood flowing again, particularly as you get to a more advanced age like I am. I'm finding the transition from the old bike to the new a lot easier than I thought it would be. Whilst the Yamaha is heavier than my Kawasaki was, because the centre of gravity is so low, I'm actually finding that it feels lighter, even though it isn't. The clutch is taking a little bit of getting used to. The Kawasaki had a slipper clutch, and you could be pretty ham-fisted with it, to be honest, and nothing bad would happen, but if you let the clutch out too quick on this, especially when you're changing down, it tends to kick you up the backside. So have to apply a little bit more finesse, especially when changing down on this one. But of course, above all, I'm really enjoying the extra power. This has got twice as many horses as my Kawasaki had, and when you get out onto the highway, going up through the gears, and on the Kawasaki I would be doing about 80. I look down on the Yamaha and I'm doing about 110. So it's something that I need to keep an eye on, especially when Mr. Plod is in the area. So what else is happening in Thailand at the moment? Well, we seem to be in a state of near hysteria with some people regarding the recent developments with the Chinese flu. I mean, who would have thought that allowing a mass movement of the population over the Songkran holidays would cause the number of infections to rise? Not the government, obviously. The number of cases in Chiang Mai after Songkran skyrocketed compared with what we'd had in the previous so-called waves, but it seems to be dwindling down very rapidly. Anyway, the government have done a wonderful job in scaring the Thai population to death, and many of them are locking themselves away in their homes till it's all over. At the moment we are back to restaurants being closed, bars being closed, takeaways from restaurants only, but hopefully that isn't going to last too much longer. But I think the last few weeks has put the kibosh somewhat on the plans for tourism later in the year, and everything I think is going to get put back even further. That probably explains why I haven't been very far on the bike, but I'm not going to complain. It's small beer in the big picture. Everything will still be there when we're allowed to go there. Within Chiang Mai province there's very few problems travelling around, but again, as before, they're not too keen on you crossing province boundaries into the next province. So trips to Chiang Rai, Lampang, Nan, places like that are put on the back burner for the moment. My visa's due to be extended in the middle of June, so I can get cracking with that soon. And I haven't been put on the naughty step for anything, so hopefully there won't be any problems in getting that renewed. So that's how things stand at the moment. To the people who watch my videos, thank you very much for your continued support. If you would like to give the video a thumbs up, I will be most appreciative. It helps my videos get exposed more on YouTube with this ever-changing algorithm that they use. If you're new here and not subscribed, if you could please consider subscribing again, that is a great help to my channel. Thanks very much to everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video.